Hi guys. Okay, so I just wanted to make this quick video about negativity, negative thoughts, sneaky negative thoughts that we might not think are that negative, or we convince ourselves that they aren't worth putting the extra energy into to change it over. Okay, so I'm talking about those negative thoughts that kind of sneak in our reactions to things. So, for example, at the moment, walking through Tesco's when someone is walking the wrong way in a busy aisle, and you're like, dude, there's arrows on the floor for a reason, social distancing, hello. And it can be really easy to get frustrated at that because that's someone else's stupidity or ignorance or whatever. And the initial response is to get irritated, right? Or if you are texting someone about something and they don't reply to you, and you're like, oh, it's freaking manners, just reply to the message. Or I don't know, if someone's being a really bad driver and you're at a junction and someone does something stupid and you're like, oh my god, it's literally, the directions are there, just do, like, if you can't drive, you shouldn't have your license and you shouldn't be on the road. And having those reactions to things, okay? So those are all negative thoughts, and every single one of those, every single one, without exception, those, every single one of those, and every thought that is similar to those, they're all negative thoughts, okay? And I like to think of energy as the easiest way to kind of explain the positive and negative energy choices is to think about your energy fits in a box. So just think about all of your energy for the day, for a 24-hour period, fits into a box. Okay, and you can choose the type of energy that goes into that box. So the energy can either be positive or negative or a mishmash of both. You're probably going to have a little bit of both in there at a minimum, because nobody's perfect. We're all developing and growing and working on it. But we get to choose what energy goes into that box, okay? But what we can also do is we can swap energy out through the day. So but we still only have a finite amount. So within that box, that's how much we can still have by the end of the day. Whether that energy is all the same that we had at the beginning as at the end of the day, that's a choice that we can make. So we can take good energy out and replace it with bad energy, or we can take out bad energy and replace it with good energy, but it's still always the same amount of energy in the box at the end of the day. Okay, so I hope you get the box analogy. Okay, so if we have those kind of thoughts and we let those thoughts, which we all do, we all have them, we let those thoughts sit and allow ourselves to believe that those thoughts are okay, we're choosing negative energy in that moment. And that negative energy is sitting in our box. So if we catch ourselves having those thoughts, we think they're okay, we leave them in the box. When we get to the end of the day, that's negative energy that's been in that box, which we could have chosen to replace with positive energy. So instead of going, do you know what? I'm just gonna go down the other aisle for the moment, and I'll just go down the aisles that are quieter so that I don't have to deal with ignorant people. Or I'm just gonna get on with my own business, and you know what? Maybe that person's just having a really bad day on the road and isn't completely concentrating. I really hope that they're okay. I'm gonna just keep going on in my day, and I'm just gonna have a fab day regardless of what other people's driving is like. If someone's not replying to a text message, be like, you know what, it's okay, they're probably really busy, you know, I'm just going to let them exist in their own space. I would like to be left to exist in my own space. If I was busy or not able to reply to messages or whatever it was, I want people to respect my energy and my space, and my choices day in, day out. Okay, so to approach it from that perspective, we're putting a positive spin on it. We're putting our positive energy and our love and our gratitude out for them, and just hoping the best for them. Now, it's not saying that we're not respecting ourselves in our time. That is respecting ourselves. That's respecting and protecting our own energy, which is just so freaking important. So to choose that positive choice over the negative thought might come in immediately as an initial response, but we can choose to replace it with a positive thought. And in doing so, we're rewiring our brain to consistently find the positive version of of thought processes, which is just super, 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 super important in order to build a positive mindset around anything, because your brain doesn't know the difference to situations. All it knows is positive, negative. It sends that energy into your body, and that's that. So yeah, I just wanted to do the little video about that because I know that it can be really, 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 really hard to do that. I like to use the but method. Not the tush, the B-U-T, not the B-U-T-T method for this specifically. I use the but method for this a lot, all the time. So if you just catch yourself having a negative thought, you can feel it in your gut. You feel when it's a negative thought. It's just that you let yourself believe that it's okay to have that thought and you accept it. So if you catch yourself having that thought, you go, okay. What's the thought? You use the word but, and you follow it with a positive thought. So, oh my God, the people walking down the aisle in Tesco's are so freaking irritating, but I can choose to walk down another aisle, and I really hope they have an amazing day. Poof! Wow, positive thought process. Boom! You're suddenly no longer irritated at the fact that people are walking in the other day because you've removed yourself from the situation. So whatever it is, use the word but, catch the sentence, use the word but, and follow it, flip it on its head and make it positive, put a positive spin on it. I hope that's helpful to people. It's just day-to-day positive thoughts, because most of our life is made up with our day-to-day habits. So if we're allowing the negative versions of all of those thoughts to consume us, we're filling our lives with negative thoughts without even realizing that we're doing it. It's crazy. So I hope that's helpful to someone somewhere. If you know someone who has this habit of giving out about everybody and everything all the time, maybe send them this video. That being said, if you've been sent this video, don't assume this because you're that kind of person. Maybe you're just into the positive thought process and the person who sent you this thought you'd enjoy it. But I hope that helps. Have an amazing evening, everybody, and have an amazing week starting into Monday tomorrow.